heavy-hitting combatants, and tonight is going to be a combination as Mr. Rico Montana goes one-on-one with GT Dynamite. This is going to be one stiff, strong style, Pudo wrestle kind of matchup here tonight.
Well, what a great history these two men have. Once upon a time, breaking into the great sport of professional wrestling together. Rico Montana.
You're taking him out, Rico.
Rico Montana obviously not sweating the effect of GT Dynamite, who's quite an impressive physical specimen, a former MMA star, has traveled to 01 Max, has also been to Puerto Rico, and also seen some time in the OVW rings, once under developmental territory to the WWE.
No, both these superstars could be exactly that, WWE quality athletes, and tonight these two are going to prove why Ontario Independent Wrestling is the best wrestling around today. In this ring, strong style, Mr. Dynamite one-on-one with Mr. Montana.
Well, it's an interesting contrast of styles between these two competitors who have squared off against one another on a few occasions. Obviously, you're going to get the heavy striking from GT Dynamite, a lot of those knees and kicks and forearm strikes. You might see a little bit of that lucha libre strong style come out of Rico Montana. GT Dynamite, not too many friends within the ranks of professional wrestling. Likes to come out, get the fat paychecks, and come out as the #1 contender, a champion, whatever it takes. GT Dynamite looking to make a huge impression on the Ontario scene.
My question is, what the hell did I do? TID was looking at me, and now GT Dynamite was staring at me. What the hell did I do? I'm trying to do my job here. Just because I'm for Rico Montana does not mean anything. Why is this guy hating on me?
Maybe GT Dynamite took a little look at the Golden Opportunities tape and heard some of the colorful comments you made about him, JJ. As both men with a collar and elbow tie-up, there you see the power advantage from Rico Montana, but you never really see too much power get forced on GT Dynamite like that.
Rico Montana is a powerhouse, no doubt. Like you said, he brought a different element to the PWA Pure Violence division, and no doubt Rico Montana, my man right here, one-on-one with GT Dynamite. Both men, stiff style, as you mentioned. This is going to be one of the most hard-hitting contests. This is like a Benoit William Regal classic right here.
That one's Bud.
So Mr. Montana, has the bell rung and is this match underway?
This match, the bell has been sounded, both men sizing each other up. Obviously, nobody wants to take too many big risks. They want to come out on top and once again become the PWA Pure Violence champion. Beautiful Japanese style arm drag there from GT Dynamite. There you see some of those Japanese styles. It doesn't matter what you think, JJ. It's all up to John Turnip, who is the official in this heavy hitting contest.
If Turnip had my glasses on, he still couldn't see the damn match.
Rico Montana, a little psyched out here by the fans in Kitchener, needs to focus on GT Dynamite. The fans here at Elements anxious to see a heavy-hitting contest, but there you see your man, JJ, taking a little breather out on the outside and jarring with some of the fans.
He's messing with Mr. Dynamite's mind. It's all about the game of human chess in the middle of that ring, and Rico Montana, checkmate in this ring tonight.
John Turnip laying on the 10 count. We're up to a 7 count here on Rico Montana, who needs to get his head in the game and take out GT Dynamite if he looks to take on whoever wins that huge main event here tonight.
No, tonight's main event, it's a semi-main event. Are you talking? Did you call him a wetbag?
Well, GT Dynamite, a well-respected athlete in the great ranks of professional wrestling, former world champion in several different promotions, now making his home in the PWA. We saw it, Brantford Brawl 3, GT Dynamite come out with a huge victory. GT Dynamite with no respect for Rico Montana, who's all smiles in that ring. GT Dynamite is ready to get this contest underway. Collar and elbow tie-up. There you see a side headlock now applied by Rico Montana. GT Dynamite shoots him into the ropes, but that shoulder block takedown was able to take out GT Dynamite. Beautiful leapfrog. There's that arm drag. GT Dynamite in another. You see those Japanese styles come through. The strong style kicking Rico Montana right out of the ring. Short shotgun drop kick driving Rico Montana into the guardrail.
Rico's got to take a lap around the ring. He's got to regroup. GT Dynamite is pissed off here. Like, that's why this is called a grudge match, Crucifix. Rico Montana.
Fans giving a piece of their mind to Rico Montana. Absolutely electric for this huge, hard-hitting battle between George Terzis and Rico Montana. GT Dynamite saying earlier to us in the broadcast booth, not too impressed. He thinks Rico Montana brings shame to the great sport of professional wrestling. He wants Rico Montana to get in the ring and settle this once and for all.
Rico Montana is playing the game of human chess. Like I said, Crucifix, it's all about mind games, all right? 50% mental, 50% physical in the middle of that ring. You need to learn how to outsmart your opponent. And it's quite honestly, I'm a fan of Rico, but it's backfiring on this man here tonight.
Trying to shoot him into the buckles. There you see George Terzis out the back door. Levels him with a forearm to the back and a beautiful drop kick right to the small of the back on Rico Montana. George Terzis, House of Fire now, shoots off the ropes. Maybe looking to hit. Oh my God, just labeled Rico Montana right in the side of the head with that drop kick.
One hell of a drop kick, and now, oh yes, Rico gets out of the way, and again, Rico, see, outsmarting GT Dynamite.
Oh, George Terzis didn't get the better of that exchange on that high-risk maneuver, looking to catch him with that cross body. Rico Montana continuing to unload on GT Dynamite in the center of the ring with several forearm shots. Levels him with a boot, backing GT Dynamite into the buckles.
Rico Montana can have this match won at any time. Double underhook suplex by Rico Montana, and he's got GT Dynamite on the ropes here in this contest. Early goings.
That butterfly plex, beautiful maneuver from Rico Montana, but it's only garnering a 2 count. At this juncture, it's all Rico Montana. GT Dynamite starting to fire back, catches him with a couple elbows in the midsection before Rico Montana cuts him off. Rico Montana levels him with a huge shot and drives GT Dynamite back down to the canvas.
GT Dynamite is down, and this is what Rico Montana has to do. He's got to get on GT Dynamite, or Dynamite is regrouping right now with these forearm shots.
Oh, forearm shot now, GT Dynamite. Rico Montana, perhaps too much jaw-jacking with the fans. GT Dynamite, wrong place at the wrong time, laid out that sidewalk slam from Rico Montana, but was able to kick out of that pinning combination.
Like I said, this match is going to be like a Benoit Regal classic. It's going to be a long, drawn-out contest, stiff style, and now Rico Montana is taking this bum GT Dynamite out, choking him illegally across the ropes, but still, he's got to the 5 count, so I guess it's not illegal then. Am I right? He's got a 5 count. What are you ringing the bell for? This match ain't over. You can't ring the bell.
That should have... Rico Montana completely distracting their official, John Turnup, able to choke the life right out of GT Dynamite. GT Dynamite desperately needs to regroup as the fans here in Kitchener are firmly behind George Terzis.
If the ref don't see it, the ref can't call it, baby. And that's what Rico Montana is doing. Stiff forearm shot to the head of GT Dynamite. Oh, one chop. And now, he's jaw-jacking with more ladies in the crowd. Rico Montana, the showman of the PWA.
Rico Montana chopping the life out of GT Dynamite as you saw the perspiration fly off the chest of Dynamite, who was just laid out with that huge back elbow. Just measuring Dynamite in the center of the ring with that elbow drop. Not going to beat GT Dynamite with a nonchalant cover.
He's got to hook the leg. GT Dynamite is one of the premier athletes in all of professional wrestling. And no doubt, that ain't going to get it done. Rico Montana should have known better after these classic battles these two have had over the past couple of months.
Here we go, knife edge shot from Rico Montana, able to back GT Dynamite into the corner. Shoots him in for the ride. Into the buckles goes Dynamite. He's looking like he's had enough at the hands of Rico Montana. Sends him in for the ride again. Just driving all that wind right out of GT Dynamite and working over the back.
Rico's gotta get on top of GT Dynamite to put him away. All the showmanship, I love it, but it ain't gonna get a W in the win column. Rico, you have to get on top of GT Dynamite. You can't let it itch. If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Here you see rear chin lock applied now by Rico Montana. GT Dynamite needs to power out of that hold. George Terzis now needs to break that hold. Leverage hold. There was an Asiatic nerve pinch applied by Rico Montana. As more fans continue to pile in here at Kitchener Club Elements. Don't want to miss a minute of action. Oh my God, roundhouse kick. Just leveling Rico Montana in the side of the head. Reversal, Rico holds on, sends Terzis into the ropes again and just kicks some teeth right out of Rico Montana's mouth. Fans are going bananas here. Spinning heel kick sends Rico Montana reeling into the ropes. George Terzis unloads on Rico Montana with the heavy artillery. Rico Montana, rookie mistake, puts his head down, jumping enziguri to the back of the head of Rico Montana.
With the heavy artillery, what are you gonna say next? They're hanging from the rafters, Gorilla?
2 count only. With that barrage of offense we just seen from GT Dynamite, looking to put away Rico Montana. George Terzis trying to earn his respect and earn his stripes here in the PWA Elements. This is the big show, No Limits, Friday, May 9th. We're seeing a huge grudge match unload as Terzis levels him with a series of headbutts. Sends Rico Montana reeling, looking for high-risk maneuver. Rico able to catch him. T-bone exploder suplex. Rico Montana unloading. Just when you thought that was all she wrote for GT Dynamite, he was able to kick out 2 3/4 after that T-bone exploder.
That was absolutely an amazing power maneuver by Rico Montana. I'm surprised GT Dynamite got up from that, but GT Dynamite is down one more time. Rico, you have to get on top of this guy. I keep telling you, hit him with another T-bone. Take him out.
Rico Montana showboating when he should put away GT Dynamite, allowing him a chance to get back to his feet. Looking for that choke slam maneuver, trying to unload on GT Dynamite. Dynamite had that well scouted. Waist lock sends him in, rolls through. GT Dynamite there ducks the clothesline, catches him with a savate kick to the midsection. Jumping DDT. What are Money and Power doing here? This match is over. Disqualification. Money and Power choking the life out of GT Dynamite and Rico Montana. This was a huge heavy-hitting contest, but now Money and Power interjecting. But here comes Notorious TID. Lex and Arthur better get out of the ring. Oh, Singapore Kane on the Prince of Power. Singapore Kane.
Damn it! He went to his car and got that damn thing! Come, I'm begging security to get out here! Get Notorious TID out of the damn ring! He has no business being in that ring! Get him out of here!
JJ, look at that Kane, it's broken! He broke it over the head of Laxadartha! I cannot believe it! Things are really broken down here at No Limits!